We love
bigger
hip-hop.
stories that are going on right now. The Diddy verdict, bro. I was playing some of the music in the beginning of the pod. He got 50 months. So what is that, 4 years?
But he already served a good portion of that, right?
Yes. So people are getting a couple of things confused, right? And I'm going to play this segment from his lawyer in a second. He got like 64 months.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yes.
So it's 50 months after the time served.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was even, when I was listening to Joe Budden yesterday, they were talking about they don't usually do 50-month sentences. It's usually 60 months and up type of shit, right? So he got 64 months. He got, 14 months already. It's time served. What do y'all think about the amount of time that he had before I play this clip from his lawyer? Is that fair? Did he overcharge, undercharge?
At first, I thought it was a little excessive for the charge. But just based off what I know, if I was the judge, I would have probably did the same thing. Because a man like that needs some type of repercussion to learn his lesson. You know what I mean? Like, he's been wilding for decades. So I feel like, okay, yeah, we didn't get you on the other stuff, but you still need some sort of like reprimand to learn your lesson. Like,
yeah,
like he was wilding internationally, you know what I mean? So like, we kind of have to reel it in a little bit.
And didn't the jury comment that he didn't seem like he regretted anything? Like he didn't seem like he showed any sort of remorse for his actions. So
yeah, but they still
probably...
even with that being said, they only convicted him for 2 out of the 5 things that he was being charged with. So even if he didn't have as much remorse as they wanted him to have, they didn't convict him of everything. But the judge also said he was also going to be considering the things that he wasn't convicted on in his sentencing. And
is that even fair?
They're saying there is precedence to do that.
Yeah.
So it's within the laws.
It is tricky because, like, okay, what if you just catch me on a misdemeanor, but you're gonna consider other things I was like acquitted for, and then you're gonna turn up my misdemeanor charge 10 years? You know what I mean? So it can get a little dicey.
Yeah.
But again, you know, it's only, I'm not gonna say it's only 4 years, but based off what he was looking at,
I think he was looking at like 10, 15, or like,
exactly.
20.
Yeah, originally he was looking at 20, and then they're saying,
yeah.
okay, it'd be like 11, but
yeah.
You know, I feel like at least now he knows how long, you know what I mean? There's like at least a finish line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like a looming question mark just hanging over his head.
Okay, so I'm glad you got us here because we got to see if he actually makes it to the finish line because his lawyer is saying he's not that safe in there.
Violently assaulted. Is that a thing? Because based on what was said in court, it feels like a thing.
Yeah, it clearly is a thing. I mean, they're already, and he did not want to make a big deal of it. They already tried to shank him once at the MDC.
Jeez.
And that was thwarted. And it happens in prison. I mean, you and I could tick off how many times we are aware of somebody getting seriously injured or killed in prison. And so they're going to have to keep him somewhere that they can keep an eye on him. It would have obviously been better if he had gotten less time and had been at a camp, but he's going to be in a facility where somebody's going to have to, from the BOP, and I think they're well equipped to do it if they can, to keep an eye on him because he is a target.
So, Sean Diddy Combs.
They don't got PC in American prisons. Like
they have PC, but he can still get messed up in PC. He can still get extorted in PC. There's other guys who are in PC who are criminals too.
But okay, maybe it's different now because he got sentenced and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But wasn't like 6ix9ine and that next billionaire Sam Friedman or whatever, weren't they all in the same jail quarters together?
Yeah.
So like, if they're keeping all the billionaires and celebrities together, then like, who's trying to shake Diddy? Like,
is he going to be in one of those? I think they're called club feds or whatever, where it's like rich criminals and like.
No, they're saying right here they're not locking him up in a camp, right? So he's going to be in a federal prison. Tory Lanez just got stabbed up. What are we talking about? Like niggas get stabbed up if they're in like GP, and they're saying that he was in a prison that has both a PC and a GP area. So like, or in a unit that had both.
Oh, okay.
Right. So the guy who stabbed him up was like a PC guy.
And it's easy to fathom someone from the outside contacting one of these inmates and saying, look, like, I'll give you this much money to like shank Diddy or whatever.
Yeah. I don't know, man. There's a possibility. Like, not everybody, like, PC doesn't make everybody safe.
Yeah, I do kind of believe the story, but I also feel like this is just things people say when they want to get out the bin.
That happens too.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because they're saying that he was in there teaching financial classes, and you know what I mean? So, like, which one is it? Does he have the jail on manas and everyone respects him, or is he trying to get run down?
Yeah.
It could be both.
And he probably has enough money to buy the loyalty of certain inmates or certain groups within the prison that will protect him.
Mm-hmm. But that becomes a slippery slope.
Yeah.
You have enough money, cool. But then the price keeps on going up, bro. Like last time you told me the protection was, send your family 2 racks. And then now this week, after a lockdown in the prison and there was a fight on the ward, now you're charging me $2,500. A year passes. Now it's like, inflation.
And now the moment you don't pay, they're switching up.
I can't make the payment this month or this week or whatever. And now mans are like watching behind them in the shower so they don't get stabbed. It's prison.
But there's no way he could kind of have like an isolated sentence.
Well,
bro, you want to spend 4 years in solitary?
I personally wouldn't, but if you're high profile and you're trying to preserve yourself, it could be the safer option.
It could send you crazier though. That's isolation. Like, people need people, bro.
That's true.
I was gonna say maybe you could have a visitor every day, but even still, like, spending 99% of the day dolo to your thoughts in darkness, and then you get to see one person for an hour, then you have to go back to the darkness. Like,
you'll lose your mind.
And I don't want to get too conspiratorial, but look what happened to Epstein. You know what I'm saying? How long did this guy go to prison before he was offed?
Like a few days, few weeks
before he was off.
Oh wow! I just said it. My bad. I didn't even realize I said that.
What do you know that we don't, Friday?
Oh man. But yeah, like, it just could have happened to anybody, right? Like, that guy was super ultra powerful. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he had more money than Diddy.
Definitely.
Right? So I'm not saying, oh, poor Diddy, let him out. Oh my God, he's in trouble. Like, okay, you're in jail. Like, jail's dangerous.
And just to confirm, what were the charges he was convicted on? It was trafficking for the purpose of, like,
wasn't it prostitution?
Let me see.
I think it was just prostitution, but 2 counts.
What was Diddy convicted of?
We ain't
going nowhere.
Nah, I'm team free Diddy though still.
So transportation to engage in prostitution. Oh, so 2 counts. So 2 counts of that.
Transportation to engage in prostitution.
Yeah.
Man called an Uber for the escort.
Yeah, like, I guess
Twice.
Because it's federal, the state lines,
exactly.
Right? And to be honest, a lot of those people who were testifying, they were saying that they were like, they were cool with it.
Yeah, yeah, but the state lines is what.
Yeah,
is what did it.
The technicality. So you're doing 4 years for a technicality, bro?
So if he just did all of that in one state, it would have been fine.
Basically.
But he had to outsource.
2 counts of transporting people across state lines to engage in prostitution, i.e., moving individuals for prostitution purpose under the Mann Act.
Okay, when you say transporting people, right? What if those people transported themselves on their own volition, on their own dollar? Like, they paid their transportation. You know what I'm saying?
That would probably make it a more gray area.
Yes.
But it's been proven that he was paying for flights and all this next thing.
Okay, but then, and I know it's going to go, I feel like we're a broken record. Mans are flying things out all the time. So are all of them going down, do they need to get 4 years too, bro?
I know it gets crazy.
Like, they're flying girls from freaking Idaho to Atlanta all the time, from freaking all over, different state to state, to smash, not to hang out, bro, to smash.
And they might provide them with some sort of compensation after, whether it's directly financial or buying them a Chanel bag or like some sort of lifestyle equivalent.
A lot of these girls are like, yo, I'm here now. Like, can you let me hold 1,500? You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. Like, it's literally prostitution. You know what
And
I'm saying?
then I guess the feds just don't want to pursue those cases. But no, you're right. Like if the feds wanted to, I feel like anybody, if the feds wanted to make a case on you, they could probably just like
How many
find
girls are
something.
flued out, bro? That's a term. It's a thing.
No, for real.
That's why LeBron James would travel here to do that. He wouldn't fly them out. He'd fly himself out.
I move myself over the state line and it would be
Over
good.
a different country. He's like, I'm gonna do my dirt in Canada.
Yeah, it's international pimping. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, I don't know who to salute in this situation. Diddy's kind of
Yeah, I just think that like, bro, it could have been way worse. You know what I mean? Like 4 years is a little bit of a long time, but just find your rhythm. You know what I mean? Find your routine. And then I'm not going to say the time's going to fly by, but and not really make the best of it. But bro, by the time you get out, you could have like a mod documentary ready. You could have like some music ready to go.
Yes, I'm glad you mentioned that because that's the last thing I wanted to know. Can he still salvage his career post 50 months or whatever?
Definitely.
Or whatever an amount of time, because he's probably not going to do the full 50 months.
Everyone is going to line up to hear from him when he's done. How was your experience? What did you learn? What are you going to do now?
Yeah.
Who visited you? Like, it's adding to his lore. So my advice to thee, just push-ups, like push-ups, sit-ups.
Yeah,
Like,
And to be honest, if it didn't go to trial, then I don't think he'll be able to recover his career as easily. But because the trial played out and the public perception kind of switched from no Diddy to free Diddy,
yeah,
I think he has a little bit more of the public than he did before, you know?
Yeah. No, good points, man. Good points. But yeah, man, salute to Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Hold your head. You got some time, bro. You know, hit the law library and shit, man.
We
Thanks
love
for
hip
watching.
hop.
If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.